Welcome back to the Gun Collective. My name is John Patton. Guys, this is not a video I am excited about making. I hate this kind of crap. I hate the fact that we're dealing with this. I hate the fact that as a gun enthusiast media outlet, we are being sort of oppressed, for lack of a better term. It sucks. As you may have gathered from the title of this video, Patreon has given us a giant middle finger, and I will continue to explain. In a previous video, I sort of explained what Patreon had said to me, and since then, I've gotten some explanation, but I'll give you guys a rundown so you don't have to go watch that other video. The long and short of it is, they said that on their platform, I am no longer able to post promo codes, links to places that sell firearms or accessories. They use some funny language, and I'm going to use my other screen here to read it verbatim for you guys. The issue with this post is the distribution of promo/discount codes, as providing partial payments towards procurement of weapons is also a violation of our weapons policy. So now a promo code is partial payment for something. This is news to me. This link and others like it are in violation of our guidelines. So what that means is virtually all of the content that we had up on Patreon, whether it's the news, whether it's Legal Brief, whether it's other videos, all of that stuff had promo codes that were previously okay. Up until now, these things were not a problem. But now that these people have a bug up their rear, suddenly it's a problem to have these promo codes that are being called partial payment. So I asked the question, what if we have the promo codes in the videos themselves? Because oftentimes I'm reading them out. I'm saying, hey, go to such and such website, use such and such code to get a promo. They said, since our terms and guidelines apply to anything that you fund through, link to, or from, or share on Patreon, as long as your content is being presented through your brand, The Gun Collective, any content that contains these promo codes for the procurement of weapons would be in violation. Okay, so now they're saying I can't even post our regular videos based on the way they're structured. And this is, to me, this is a problem that transcends the Gun Collective. This is a huge effing issue that they're saying, look, you can't give a promo code. You can't give people a discount because somehow now it's 2019 and we're relabeling everything, and this is now a partial payment for something. Okay, so I wanted to get further clarification on this because I was really concerned about this. I said, are you saying that regardless of whether it's posted on Patreon, any of my content posted anywhere could be in violation if we post promo codes to certain things? And here's the kicker. The response I got: so long as your brand, The Gun Collective, is being funded by your campaign on Patreon, it may not post these promo codes, as we could consider this as providing partial payments towards the purchase of weapons. As your brand is funded through Patreon, we consider your brand's activity on and off Patreon as subject to our terms of use and community guidelines. I simply cannot abide by such arbitrary nonsense. The problem I have here is that Patreon kind of has me by the balls. A large portion of the total revenue comes in through Patreon for the Gun Collective. And I find this to be complete nonsense that they're now basically telling me that they want to control what we say on and off Patreon. Now, I get it. We're funding it through their platform. They're allowed to do what they want as a private business. I get it. But that does not mean it is not complete and utter BS. I mean, how many times have we seen banks or credit card processors shut down online gun stores because of this same type of issue? They want to be in control because somehow anti-gunners feel the need to be in control of everything. The reality of this situation is this is bigger than just the Gun Collective. I am pleading with every gun channel out there, every gun media outlet that is currently funding through Patreon to pull the plug on this BS. The fact that they're trying to control what we're doing on and off the platform is a big deal. They are basically saying, you know what? Since we're bringing a little bit of money and we're acting as an intermediary between you and your audience, we get a piece of the control here. That's total bullshit, and you know it. You guys out there know it. Everybody knows this. So what have we done? I had to find a solution, and I asked the audience, what do we do? What do you guys want to see? Where should we go? And a lot of folks said, well, create your own processing things. Use PayPal. Well, PayPal is notoriously anti-gun, and they will lock up an account real fast if they see the words The Gun Collective associated with it. So, to me, that's not a solution. I also don't have the funding to dedicate into creating our own platform or creating this funding kind of intermediary between us and the fans on our own website, at least for now. So, as a solution for now, for the foreseeable future, we are on Subscribestar. Subscribestar is a different platform. They reached out to me back in 2018 and said, look, we are free of censorship. You can do whatever you want within reason. I think they don't allow pornography, and generally everything else is okay. But they said that all of our types of content, specifically, they reached out to me saying, hey, we want the Gun Collective. So I reached back out to them and I said, hey, Patreon's giving me the runaround. This is nonsense. What can we do? So I'm now set up on there. We have levels set up. It's very similar. You guys should understand how it all works. We're fleshing it out still, but I would appreciate it if you did us a favor and instead of funding on Patreon, switch your funding over to Subscribestar. That would be a huge help for me. If you're new, you want to support us on there, awesome. I would love to have any support from you guys out there. You don't have to do it. The content is always going to be free. Some of the things we're doing for Subscribestar, early access to videos like we were, insider stuff for the higher levels, the people that get to like help us create shows and make decisions here at TGC, and there's a couple other things, but go over there and check it out. This is the solution for now. It's awful. I hate the fact that we now have to separate things. I don't know how this is all going to work out, but I would really genuinely appreciate it if you guys supported what we're doing now through Subscribestar. As always, guys, that's the way it is. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.